This is discipline 8, shot number 3, and this is your more traditional style masse shot. Setup's all in the program, just make sure the back edge of the cue ball and the 3 ball are even with the pocket cut. Now to execute this shot, you have to pick an aim point, and I like to pick a point on the opposite long rail, and for me it's going to be about 3/4 diamond right there. If I draw a line between my aim point and the cue ball, and I imagine the cue ball traveling along that line, I should have a half ball to a full ball clearance past the blocker ball. That should be plenty to make sure you can get around that okay. Now as with all masse shots, you have to elevate, and for me on this shot, I'm going to just elevate by using my normal stroke and just raising my shoulder and kind of stepping forward onto my front foot. And that's going to be kind of my elevation, just kind of my maximum comfortable position from here. And when I look down at the cue ball, I imagine my cue tip coming down and hitting the cloth about an inch in front of the cue ball. So that's roughly about the amount of elevation I'm going to use. And then I'm going to hit the cue ball with maximum draw and maximum left. And I'm going to try to get a lot of spin on the cue ball without getting a lot of power behind the cue ball. That may sound contradictory, and it kind of takes a fine touch and a really quick stroke, but with a little practice you should be able to hopefully understand what I'm trying to say as far as that goes. So let's give this a try. Always make sure you chalk up, obviously, especially for masse shots. 3/4 diamond aim. I'm going to back out. Maximum elevation in my comfortable pendulum stroke. Maximum draw, maximum left. Just so again, you don't need to hit it that hard, and the spin, it's not going to curve super dramatically, but from your point of view, you will see it get around the 11 ball a little bit. If you end up hitting the long rail, you're probably hitting it too hard, and you might need to get a little more elevation to help you get a little more spin without sliding the cue ball around too much. Or if you're clipping the 11, you may just want to aim farther up the long rail. Those are going to be your 2 basic adjustments, but with masse shots there's a lot of little things you can do to get them to work. But I'd stick with those 2 adjustments for now, and hopefully one of those will help you be making this shot on a more consistent basis.